Mr. Hochberg, for what purpose?
Well, gentlemen yield for a question.
Yes, I will.
Gentleman yields.
Here's where I'm confused, Chairman. 2 years ago, I remember standing here and listening to an awful lot of people crow about the positive progress we were going to make in education, because for the first time in who knows how long, and for the first time without a court order, we were, through the use of federal money, adding $2 billion to the education budget. And I don't remember anybody, although there may have been some, maybe Mr. Cook was one, who stood up and said, "What a terrible idea. Can you imagine adding money to those wasteful schools?" I think you voted to add that money as well as I did, didn't you, sir?
I think everybody did.
Okay. Have the schools in the last 2 years changed so significantly that 2 years ago it was a good idea to add $2 billion to their overall budget, and this year it's a good idea to take $2 billion plus another $2 billion?
Well, we have a completely different situation here. And the good news we were able to put money in last time. In fact, this entire country since 1929 has had 11 dips in our economy, and only twice before this year has school funding gone down.
But
that's been a priority.
But Chairman, I don't hear you saying that it's a sad day that this is happening. And I think that's where some of the confusion lies. Because if we're boasting about being able to add funding to education, we must think it's a good thing. And if we're now saying, let me finish my question.
All right.
If we're now saying taking $4 billion out, A, won't hurt, B, won't, our schools are fine, C, it's not a big deal, D, it's probably a good thing because we need to make them more efficient, why did we celebrate putting the $2 billion in last time?
There is no celebration in this case.
Well, it sounded like it with respect, sir.
With what?
With respect, it sounded like there was celebration.
I don't know. I don't know.
This would make our schools more efficient. The money is unnecessary because they can accommodate it, because they're not going to get rid of teachers because they've got excess administration. How does that all jive with, let's give them $2 billion more and celebrate it?
Well, we don't have it.
Representative Sheffield raised a point of order, John.